wow. So you did the whole teenage competitive thing, which is, yeah, you know, you got to have some supreme genetics to do well on the teenage level, right? So, or supreme, a supreme timeline of when you first start lifting to when you compete, right? Because obviously, if you have 2 years of lifting under your belt, you're gonna look like a, you know, a spaghetti noodle on stage kind of thing, right?
Right. Yeah, I think genetics do definitely have a part. They definitely play a role. You can't deny it. But I also think, you know, I don't know how, you know, spiritual or whatever you believe, but I believe somebody was looking after me, and like the law of attraction, I wanted it. So then people just showed up in my life that were able to kind of guide me. I'm very grateful for that. This guy, Chris, was my first coach. And then I started being more intrigued with bodybuilders in the gym and asking guys who were like bigger than me, which everybody pretty much was. And then this guy, Nick DePalma, you know, he was, you know, early 30s, and he was kind of retired from the bodybuilding scene, but he did the NPC route. And I would ask him questions, and he was the only guy that kind of like, you know, would spend extra time and actually show me the exercises and actually kind of steer me and watch me and then, you know, follow up with me. And I was like, I kept asking him questions, and he ended up, you know, I begged him really to train with him. And then he kind of just showed me like the meaning of intensity, the meaning of discipline, the meaning of consistency. You know, it's not just because at that age, I just wanted to do steroids. At that point, after my first show, I was like, all right, dude, what can I do? I want to get big. I want to get jacked. Once I realized that it wasn't the weight training and it wasn't only the diet, there was something else that was those guys did that I wasn't doing, like the Hulk Hogan's, right? So I would ask him, and he was older. I knew he was in the game. He was like, let's just wait till wait one more year. He was kind of like dangling the carrot. Meanwhile, looking back, he was trying to get me to not do them, which he did. He was successful with that. Because he's like, one more year. Let's just work hard. Let's just see what you can do as an 18-year-old. Let's just see what you can do your last year as a 19-year-old. Let's just see what you can do. And my last year as a 19-year-old, I actually did really well. I won all my teen divisions. And then I actually ended up competing in the open and taking like second a few times. So that was like a big like ego boost. And then I realized that like, maybe I don't need them. Maybe I can just, you know, and then we had like honest conversations. He's like, look, if you're going to do them, max out your natural genetic potential first. And then if you want to do your thing, do your thing. But there's so much that you still have left before you start going. Because once you do them, there's no like undoing that, you know? So let's just do it all out. And then when you get to that point, you can make a different decision. Maybe a little bit more mature. And then like MTV happened, and I became, you know, I was known as like a drug-free bodybuilder. So then I was like, then I start really like, do I really want to do that now? So it just led to, you know, one thing led to the next, man. It's kind of like, you know, when you dream about it and think about it so much, the law of attraction just puts things in front of you, and, you know, you kind of just build from it, you know, if that makes any kind of sense to you. I'm not sure if you're vibing with that or not.
Oh, no, I am, because obviously you're putting in the hard work to make that happen. But if what you said makes perfect sense, as long as the hard work is aligning with that, I think, you know, sometimes people take that and they're like, oh, it'll just come to me if I think about it long enough. But it's like, dude, you got to put in the work too, right?
Put the work in, man.
Yeah.
That's only half the equation. You got to dream about it, but you got to stay awake to get the job done, you know?
Yes, exactly. Like this. How long do you think someone needs to be training before they even consider the whole performance enhancing thing? And when I say performance enhancing, we're talking steroids, not creatine, monohydrate. You know, some people make that joke, right?
Right. What is natural, right? That's the thing. Like, what?
Yeah.